everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. So today I am back with another interview question. So today we have the support table, and in this table we have name, address, email, flow, resources. So the table is all about the employee activity details. Okay, so this is the support staff, and he goes to the for support on a various floors. Okay, for example, in this column, employee A went to floor 1. Okay, and to rescue the CPU. Okay, again he went to the floor 1 to use the CPU. Okay, and again he went to the different floor, which is second floor, to support the desktop. Okay, so in a day he went on 3 floors, and he used the different resources. Okay, so these are the 2 floors and the 1 and 2. So multiple times he went on a first floor, and single time he went on a second floor. Okay, so I want to convert this 3-line data into a 1-line data. Okay, so let me show you how should be the output. Okay, so the A employee visited 3 times in a day. Okay, so these are the 3 repetitions of this name. Okay, so that means 3 times he went to different floors. Okay, so we have to calculate the total visit of this employee. Okay, and most viewed floor, which one is the most visited floor. So as you can see, he visited 2 times on a floor 1, so that means floor 1 is the most visited. Okay, and what resource he used. Okay, so the CPU and desktop. Okay, so this is the output, and we have to aggregate these string into a single cell. Okay, so but he used CPU 2 times and desktop, but I want only 1 time CPU and desktop. Okay, so that means I want all the unique values. So that's how the output should be. Okay, so let's go back to SQL Server and write the query. Okay, so for string aggregation, we have a very beautiful function in SQL Server which is called string aggregate. Okay, so first, before use that, well, we will create a unique values. Okay, with the help of group by. Okay, select name and resources. Okay, all right, so group by name and resources. All right, so we have created the groups with the unique values. Okay, no repetitions. With CTE, we'll create a CTE, and now we're gonna use the string aggregate functions. Okay, select from CTE dot name and a string aggregate function, which is resources column and the delimiter, which is this. Okay, now we will add the first column into the group by, which is name column. Okay, and run this. Okay, so now we have the aggregated values along with the employee name. Okay, so now what we want, we have a partial output. Now we want the total visits of each employee. Okay, all right, so that means total visit of each employee means how many times he visited on a floor. Okay, so that means we want a floor data. So for that matter, we will connect with this result set with the main table. Okay, so what is the main table we have? So this table, the support table, we have is called a main table. Okay, so let's write the query. Select from CTE2 and support. Okay, so let's write this alias resources. Okay, now CTE2 dot name, CTE2 dot resources. Okay, and support dot. Okay, so let's not do this. First, extract all the columns. Okay, all the result set. Okay, so it will give you better understanding. So this is the 12 records we have. Okay, so now filter the data on a condition. Okay, where, so we have a very common column in both the tables, which is name. Okay, so we will connect with the both the tables with the name. Okay, support dot name. Okay, so now we have 6 records. Okay, so that on a condition the rows has filtered. Okay, so as you can see, the name has 3 repetitions and the B has 3 repetitions. So that means every employee has three visits on different floors. Total visits are 3. Okay, so what we can do is we can use count function, okay, and we'll add the columns, okay. So cte2 dot name, cte2 dot resources, okay. And what we're gonna do here, we will use the group by, because with the group by we'll have the aggregated value of the total visits, okay. Let's run this, okay. So now we have the data, the total visits. Let's run this. Let's try this total visit, okay. So this is the total visit value we have. A employee for the resource CPU and desktop, total visits 3. Now what we want next, we want most visited floor, okay. All right, so we want, again we'll create a CTE here, CTE3 as, okay, and select from CTE3 support, and CTE3, in the CTE3 we have 3 columns like name, CTE3 dot resources, and CTE3 dot total visits. Now support, in the support I want floor column, because I want to calculate the which floor has the most visited, okay. So support dot floor as most visited, okay, and I want to count as well on which floor they visited most, okay. Now we'll use the group by, okay. So in the group by we'll add all the columns, all right. So okay, so as you can see, the floor, the employee A visited, total visit 3 times, okay. On a floor 1 he visited 2 times, okay, and on a floor 2 he visited 1 time, okay. So now what I want, let me rename this floor column as most visited, okay, and we will filter the rows having count greater than 1, all right. And we can remove this column as well, we don't need that, okay, because in our output there is no such column just like this, okay. So as you can see, this is the output we have, okay. The column A, the employee A visited 3 times CPU desktop and most visited, okay, and like this, okay. All right guys, so if you have any better approach than this, so you can put this into the comments and I would be more happy. All right, so if you have learned something, so please join with me and support me, and if you have any feedback, so please share it with me. All right guys, so please do subscribe and keep learning. All right, thank you so much.